Welcome to Now is the Time Home Improvement. I'm Heather Rumley.
And I'm Todd Rollins.
Over the next half hour, we'll take an in-depth look at all you need to know when considering a kitchen makeover, from the latest and greatest trends to making improvements on any budget.
That's right, Heather. Plus, we're going to give you tips that every homeowner should know before considering their next kitchen upgrade.
From designs and unique kitchen workstations to the nuts and bolts of electrical and plumbing needs to fun decisions like appliances and countertops.
We'll cover it all, so stay tuned as our experts share some of their secrets for your next kitchen upgrade.
The first step in any kitchen makeover is, of course, design. And we're thrilled to have Roger Schollmeyer here with us today. He's the founder of Kitchen Ideas since 1976 and also a designer in his own right. Roger, thanks for joining us. I know you've seen a lot of things over the years, and that's brought you to the creation of something really exciting.
It's extremely exciting. It's the Galley Sink. And to see more about it, thegalley-sink.com, and it will definitely fill it up with information.
Great.
So the Galley, I think it is revolutionary. It's the newest thing and the greatest thing in my profession to ever see come into a kitchen. And whether you like to cook or not, it's the most incredible thing to have. And let me just, if you don't mind, tell you a little bit about it.
Sure.
In a kitchen, the main things that we use are colanders and cutting boards and cooking equipment, whether it's gas or whatever. And we're always retrieving the items and taking to the sink and working. Well, I came up and developed this sink that comes in either a 7-foot, a 5.5 foot, or a 4-foot. And all the things that you need are always at the sink. You don't have to go find them, so you're not concerned. It speeds things up, and it helps preparing. You're not all over the kitchen. For an example, it has a colander, built-in, stability, commercial size. It has 2 cutting boards at the sink, one under the other. We can slide it in and out and use the cutting boards. They're easy to clean at the sink because you just tilt them up, clean them, and slide them back. They're not going all over the kitchen. And the good thing, as you're prepping at the Galley, everything goes into the sink and cleans up right there, so you're not all over the kitchen again. The countertops stay clean because within that Galley, it's all cleaned and prepared and served. And served a buffet. You don't leave the sink to do anything. And function is a very important part of the kitchen, and this is the ultimate function anybody could ever have in their kitchen. And it draws a family. I mean, kids love the Galley, so here they are wanting to be part of it, which is a very good thing to be going on in the kitchen. Friends come over there intrigued by the Galley. And we've got enough of them installed in our early conception of this product that the testimonials on our website are absolutely incredible. Chefs that are starting to use the Galley, they're raving about it. They're wanting to come see it. We even have them flying in to do it. And we're even going to create a studio to cook in for chefs and stuff. Okay?
Incredible.
And teach cooking at the Galley. So having everything there that you want at all times, you can also set it up as an ice buffet. Fill the Galley full of ice and make a buffet. There's portable cooking that I use at my own house, an induction that's a 110, can plug in at the Galley and cooking at the Galley. You can have induction or gas or whatever built in next to it. So the key is having everything there and not going over to a cooktop and cook and then go back to a sink. And that's what you do at your house, Heather.
Absolutely,
that's what
it is.
Everybody does at their house. But when you watch the Galley and see the Galley in action, it's gonna change the way you think of a kitchen. And I'm sorry to tell you, but you're gonna have a Galley.
I think I am.
So,
I think
everybody needs a Galley.
All right, so this revolutionary, very functional concept is obviously getting a lot of attention. And are more people looking at it to make a small space feel bigger?
Very good question. The smaller the kitchen is, the more important a Galley becomes because it is the workstation. It's where you do everything. I've got a 700 square foot kitchen in my house, and I work on 7 feet of it, the Galley, never go anywhere else. So big kitchens, it works because it's function.
Sure.
You have function in that small kitchen, large kitchen are the same.
What about the condo owner?
The condo owner that I mentioned to you earlier, he's got a 900 square foot house, condo, and a 50 square foot kitchen. Now that's small, Heather. And he's got a 5.5 foot Galley undermount with all portable induction, so he can cover the whole sink up as well with the upper boards, so the sink doesn't show and the cooktops don't show.
He's basically got double the space. in
double the
that
space.
one area.
It creates more countertop storage. It creates more storage underneath, and it's clean looking.
Well, everyone's going to love it. Let's tell them where they can go to find it.
You can go to our website, thegallysink.com. In all over the country, we've got dealers now, so you can look. In Tulsa here, we have several people that sell the Galley, so just go to our website and see where our dealers are and enjoy it. But
I look forward to getting one myself. Thank you so much, Roger.
Go home tonight, get some popcorn, have the family watch our videos.
Will
and
do.
It'll be the best movie, a function you've ever seen.
Thanks
and I
again.
appreciate it.
All right, thanks so much. Stay with us.
That galley sink really is impressive. What a great workspace for any kitchen. We go now to the nuts and bolts of a kitchen makeover, and that's electrical and plumbing. We're here with Blair Harp in his kitchen, and we sure appreciate your time. Well, you've been doing this since 1982, and it's important to have someone who's licensed, insured, bonded, that sort of thing, which you are. But you also do all three trades. How is that important?
Well, I think that one of the things that makes us unique at Harp is that we offer electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling, and especially in a kitchen or a bath remodel or even a whole house remodel, you're going to need those. And so it's nice to get together and have one contact to be able to help you with all those things. We also, sometimes we can do things a little more economically. We have several technicians that have licenses in two trades, so it's not uncommon for us to be able to send two people out to do what three people would need to do if you had separate contractors for each of the trades.
Right, and some of the most, or the first things that people do with the kitchen are appliances, countertops, which may be granite or quartz, and lighting, and so those hit all three of your trades. So that also is part of the planning process, right? I mean,
it is. And you've got to be careful. Like you said, people they go through the magazines and they decide they love the granite, or they decide they love the quartz, and appliances. Everybody can pick those appliances out. But the less glamorous part is your house ready for those new things to be installed? Is your electrical system adequate? Is your plumbing adequate? The drain system adequate? Is the hot water system adequate? And so I think it's important to bring all that in. You don't want to be surprised as you start to do all the things that you really that look good and sound good and that are you enjoy. You don't want to be surprised by the other things that you didn't plan for.
That's right. And sometimes trying to do something cheap by maybe going with a person who may not be insured, licensed, or bonded, cheap can get expensive.
Well, and if cheap is the primary qualification, I think you're asking for trouble. I think it's very important. One of the things that we offer is a 3-year parts and labor warranty on everything we do. We put that in place many years ago, and it was a message to our customers that we're there for you and we're going to take care of you. But it was also a message to our technicians to use the best materials, the best workmanship, because we're going to stand behind it longer than anybody else.
That's right. And let's talk about some of the advances and some of the electrical items that you may need for a kitchen, because one of the things is, once you put in a new countertop appliance, what have you, you want to be able to see it. And can you tell us a little bit about some of the lighting changes that have been made recently?
Well, the most common lighting in houses, in a lot of the houses right now, is recessed lighting. They've got recessed lighting all over town. Some of the neat things that have happened right now, if you have recessed lighting, you probably have a regular incandescent lamp, and that everyone's used to, 75-watt lamp. Now, what people kind of changed to over the last few years, the government up until recently was going to make us change and not use incandescents anymore, and so a lot of people were looking at the compact fluorescent CFLs, and this would be a compact fluorescent replacement for this. Very drab light. We experimented with this, took them out, put these back in, and the color was wrong, and it just wasn't good. Didn't like it. Now, what we recently changed to in this kitchen, and it's very neat, new technology. This is a LED light fixture,
okay,
and this trim is similar to the ones that we had. It goes into the same recess can. You don't have to. It takes literally just minutes to install this. You screw it into the socket, put this in. It gives a very crisp, clean light. We actually, the color of the light was better than the incandescent. We felt like it lit up the work surfaces much better. The nice thing about it this is two things. One, we went from a 75 watt lamp to a 12 watt lamp, and watts are what we buy from the utility company, so it costs significantly less to operate this. And then the other thing is this lamp life is, the manufacturer guarantees it for 7 years, and it's actually intended to last longer than that. So essentially you put this in and forget it. You don't have to change lamps, where with an incandescent you might change a lamp every once or twice a year.
Right, and also there are some other dark areas on a kitchen that you have solutions for, and
well,
this would be the
one of the important things to consider is if you're putting in those nice granite countertops, you want them to sparkle, and you want if you're going to go into your kitchen and use knives, you want to be able to see what you're doing.
Sure. And
so a lot of houses have under cabinet lights, and this installs like this, and this is an LED under cabinet light, which is a direct replacement for an existing fluorescent if you have it, or if you don't have any under cabinet lighting right now, then this is a great one to put in.
And those have two solutions really. One for lighting, and it's going green.
Going green, energy savings, going down the road, it just costs you less to operate it. Every minute that it's on, significantly less, and you don't change lamps, no maintenance.
Up next, we'll look at countertop and appliance options as we continue this kitchen makeover. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton. We're looking forward to a great 2012. Soon we will launch an all-new 2013 Lexus GS. And of course you can come by now and test drive it. This is the first of many Lexus vehicles coming this year. By the way, we also have a lot of pre-owned Lexuses too, and other premium brands. So if you're considering a new or pre-owned vehicle, consider Lexus of Tulsa. Luxury and value can exist together, and they do at Lexus of Tulsa.
Now is an exciting time for the Audi brand in Tulsa. The Audi products are being recognized as the best in the world. Audi is the fastest growing luxury brand right here in Tulsa, and that's new and pre-owned. Our new facility is almost complete, and we can't wait to share it with you. However, our staff is ready to serve you now at our current location, right across the street at 42nd and Memorial. Audi is a brand you can have confidence in, with a local name you can trust. Audi Tulsa by Don Thornton.
Let's head over to Tulsa Granite, where Todd will talk about countertop solutions and how to make your kitchen sparkle.
We're here with Linda Baker of Tulsa Granite, and countertops are an important part of kitchens, and she's going to tell us how we can avoid some mistakes and see what some of the trends are with countertops. Linda, tell us a little bit about Tulsa Granite.
Well, Tulsa Granite is a company that specializes in countertops. We have granite, of course, and natural quartz, Vitrazzo and concrete countertops, and we also do kitchen designs as well.
Perfect. It's Tulsa Granite and a lot more.
And a lot more, and a lot more.
So, focusing on natural quartz, tell us a little bit about that, because that seems to be something that's not brand new, but
it's been out a while.
Right?
It's been out since about 2008. I'm going to tell you, Todd, the natural quartz is the way to go. It is the new wave of countertops.
When people come in, they see the different options, and they go to the natural quartz. Is it just from the look, or what is it that they're liking that's
Well, I'm going to tell you what they're liking about it. The natural quartz gives you that durability. It is stronger than granite. Homeowners want maintenance-free. Maintenance-free is the way to go. They don't have to worry about sealing it. And it's durable, and it comes in 96 colors.
So if something comes in 96 different colors, how do we find one that we like? I mean, I know it's nice to have a lot of different choices, but I guess you're there to help walk them through that.
We can walk them through that. We can help you with your cabinet designs and your colors, your tile, your paint on your walls. That's going to be really the easy part. You're just going to be amazed of all the colors that are out there, but there is something out there for everybody.
And it starts with the kitchen, and although this show is just about kitchens, a lot of times what happens, they get involved, change the countertops, and then suddenly they're wanting it throughout the house.
They want it throughout the house. We want to go to the fireplaces next, and then the guest bath, the master, and the shower walls. You know, it's just amazing where you can put all this. You can even put it on windowsills.
Who is making, or who makes this natural quartz?
Cambria.
Cambria is an American company.
Made in the USA.
Made
Yes,
in the
sir.
USA. So there's another nice point there. So it's something that once they come in, they find out what, or come up with the color and some other things. But still, there's a lot more that you got to figure out. You got to go to their home and do some things. It's not difficult. It's more the execution.
Well, there's a lot involved, because if it is your kitchen, what we need to do is we need to go to your home, measure it, and help you with the design part. Then they come in the showroom and we look at all the different colors. There is a process of demoing out the old countertops and then templating, and then the fabrication starts after that. Then we come back in your home within 7 to 10 days, and then we make this kitchen beautiful. It's amazing. Once the final product's in, you're going to be pleased.
You have some samples here.
We do.
And it's the different thicknesses
Yes,
that
there's
you can
3
get.
of them.
Okay, so let's start with this one.
This one right here is 1.2 centimeters. This application is perfect for your backsplashes, shower walls,
Okay.
and your tub decks.
Got it.
This is perfect for that. This is your 2 centimeter, which is 3/4 of an inch. You can put this anywhere on the counters, fireplaces, or vanity tops. Then if you want to go bolder, we've got the 3 centimeter, which is the thicker, which is about 1.5 inches. Now, if you want to go bolder than that, we can even build up the edge even thicker to give you that good contemporary look. We can get crazy when it comes to the edges.
What are people, so the countertop is either the 3 centimeter or
A
all
double,
or the
which
double.
is 6 centimeters is what we call it.
And then a lot of time it's not just the countertop. You don't stop there, but people will go all the way to the floor.
Oh, absolutely. If you have an island and you want that island to stick out, why not go all the way down to the floor with the same material? Box it in.
So we go all the way to the floor. We have our countertops, and so we're just about done with what we want to design for the island, but there's the countertops in the back of the kitchen, the backsplashes. You can do it all.
Oh, absolutely. We'll start with that next, and we'll do the backsplash. Make sure it kind of coordinates with the countertops that we selected for you. Then we've got the plumbing part. We've got the sinks, the faucet fixtures to contend with. We all pull it together.
Well, it's nice to have someone here in Northeast Oklahoma that handles the natural quartz. And you can get it here at Tulsa Granite.
Tulsa Granite.
And as for Linda Baker, she can start you from the beginning and go all the way to the end with natural quartz from Cambria. Did you know you can change the entire look of your kitchen just by updating your appliances? Heather's going to tell us just how to do that while she stops by Metro Appliances and More.
I'm joined by Tara Duncan of Metro Appliances and More. Tara, talk to us about Metro Appliances and More.
Well, we're an employee-owned company, and we were founded 35 years ago here in Tulsa. We have 11 locations in the 5 surrounding states. And because of the 11 locations, we have great buying power, so we can provide the lowest prices in our region.
And you have several brands that you offer.
Correct. We have over 40 brands, and they start from the entry level to the super premium.
That's great. Now, when you mentioned employee-owned, tell us what that means.
Well, every employee that works here at Metro has a share in the company, so it's in our best interest individually and as a company to provide the best customer service to every customer that walks in the door.
Terrific. So if I'm looking at a kitchen makeover and considering buying appliances, what are some of the first things I should do?
Well, you should definitely measure your openings before you come in here to make your selections. And if you don't feel comfortable measuring yourself, we do have installers that work here at Metro that can come out and do a free estimate for you. And also, if you'd like to use our design services, we do offer design as well.
Wonderful. Talk to us a little bit about what we can expect if we want to make updates to our kitchen, but we don't have a ton of money. Let's say we have about a $1,000 budget. What can I do?
Well, you can replace a whole kitchen package of appliances for less than $1,000, and that would be a stainless steel package.
So I can change the entire look, and it can be that beautiful stainless steel look, and all I need is $1,000.
That's right.
Fantastic. What are some of the trends that people are looking at other than stainless?
Well, like you say, stainless is still going strong right now. We are selling a lot of under-counter pieces. We sell a lot of beverage centers and wine storage. People are really into their wine lately. Under-counter ice makers, that sort of thing.
Tara, do you often find that people come in knowing exactly what it is they want to buy and they walk out with that exact item?
Well, a lot of times they think they know exactly what they want, but because we're an employee-owned company, we definitely want to try to find out what they need and help them with what they want as well.
Do you find that you have customers coming in saying, wow, I want exactly what I saw on television, but it's not exactly what they need?
Right. We have a lot of people coming in thinking they need a certain appliance, but what really works in their kitchen is something else. And because we're employee-owned and we're not commissioned, we definitely want to help the customer with what they need.
That makes a lot of sense. And speaking of the employee-owned company, you've recently changed your name to Metro Appliances and More. Tell us about the More.
That's right. Well, we offer the sale of the appliance, we install the appliance, we deliver and haul off the appliance. We also have a fully functioning service department, so we can service it after the sale, and then we have our design, which I mentioned earlier.
And you serve Northeast Oklahoma in general?
We serve all of Oklahoma. We're here at 53rd and Mingo, but we deliver appliances all over Oklahoma and then in the surrounding 5 states.
Really a handy location for you. So what do we need the customers to know about Metro Appliances and More that we haven't already mentioned?
Well, they need to know that they need to come in the store. Come here, 53rd and Mingo. We have the largest selection of appliances in the region here with over 40 brands of appliances, which I mentioned earlier. We have rows of washers and dryers, rows of ranges, microwaves, dishwashers. We've got everything when it comes to appliances.
Well, and not to mention, you also have fabulous vignettes for people to look in, just like the one that we're in right now, where you have fully decorated out kitchens so people can get great ideas.
Correct. We want people to come in here and see what the appliances look like in an actual kitchen so they can get ideas from that while they're selecting their appliances.
That's great.
Heather, I'd also like to mention, as part of the vignettes, we have 9 live kitchens, so they're all hooked up to power and gas. So you can bring your own food in here and cook to your heart's desire to try these out to know if they would work in your kitchen.
An actual test drive, if
you
will.
Right.
That makes it very unique. And when you talk about financing, I know that people on a budget can shop here and people who don't have a budget can shop here.
Right.
What are the financing options?
We offer 12 months, no interest, so we've always got that available.
Thank you so much, Tara. We really appreciate it. For more information, come to Metro Appliances and More in person. And now sit tight. We'll be right back with a recap of today's show and a preview of our next episode of Now is the Time, all about outdoor living.
Now is an exciting time for the Audi brand in Tulsa. The Audi products are being recognized as the best in the world. Audi is the fastest growing luxury brand right here in Tulsa, and that's new and pre-owned. Our new facility is almost complete, and we can't wait to share it with you. However, our staff is ready to serve you now at our current location, right across the street at 42nd and Memorial. Audi is a brand you can have confidence in, with a local name you can trust. Audi Tulsa by Don Thornton.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton. We're looking forward to a great 2012. Soon we will launch an all-new 2013 Lexus GS. And of course you can come by now and test drive it. This is the first of many Lexus vehicles coming this year. By the way, we also have a lot of pre-owned Lexuses too, and other premium brands. So if you're considering a new or pre-owned vehicle, consider Lexus of Tulsa. Luxury and value can exist together, and they do at Lexus of Tulsa.
For the last 30 minutes, we've given you a lot of ideas on how you can upgrade your kitchen, whether it's from the galley sink or just improving lighting.
And it's never too late to start on your dream makeover. In fact, now is the time. I'm Heather Rumley.
And I'm Todd Rollins.
Join us for our next show on Now is the Time Outdoor Living, featuring Metro Outdoor Living.
And they're taking it to a whole new level.